Hi guys, how you doing? So today I wanted to talk about veggies and meat and things like that. I'm a carnivore, but I'm a little bit of a guilty carnivore, and as a nutritionist I do truly believe that we eat too much meat. We really do. We don't really need those 32-ounce steaks in the big pubs, and we don't really need all the meat that we're eating. And the body looks for nutrients, it searches for nutrients, and if you don't give it the nutrients it needs, it'll just keep asking for food over and over and over again. So this is what happens when the body goes looking for vitamin C, for example, and you give it a bag of crisps and it'll go, well, that's great, but I still want the vitamin C. And then you might have a bit of pizza and it'll go, well, that's lovely, but I've still not got the vitamin C, and it'll just keep asking. And then people go, do you know, I've been troughing all day. So you can see how this happens. The body is searching for nutrients, and I was speaking to one of my ladies online today, and we're on the same page. Do you know what I mean? I love that when you're speaking to someone on the same page. I don't want you to think about what you're taking away from your diet. I want you to think about adding to your diet. Yeah, I want to come at this from a different angle. I want you to add nutrition to your diet. I want you to add the nutrients in. Have more veggies. Eat a rainbow. Eat all your colourful veggies. Now, for many of you, you will know that I've gone in with Riverford's Organics, and I'm getting all these beautiful boxes of veggies and everything delivered to the door. And I have to say, quite by accident, it's forced me to have maybe 4 days out of the 7 this week of veggie meals. And do you know what? I feel pretty good because of it. I won't lie to you. I feel really good. Now, the other thing we've got a problem with is we're eating too much meat, but we're not eating, gorgeous, organic, grass-fed, things like that. We're eating the foods that are pumped full of hormones, full of growth hormones, and then we're wondering why we have hormone problems, why we're getting bigger with each generation, why our psychology is at an all-time low. You've got to think, our grandparents and great-grandparents went through world wars, and some of the psychological problems we're having in society now are worse than people that have gone through world wars. I mean, schizophrenia is on the rise and things like this. And research has gone back again and again to look at what we're taking in, So if our veggies are grown and are organic and all natural, then we're going to get all those lovely nutrients without all the, chemicals and pesticides and things like that. And it's the same for the meat. A, we're eating too much, and B, we're eating the meat that's full of growth hormones and full of all kinds of vaccines, and we're wondering why we're being affected and why we're growing and why we're not getting the vitamins that we need. So I want you to really look at the quality of the food that you're eating. And I'm telling you, when you change the quality of the food that you're eating, then you change your psychology. So I won't lie to you, I'm feeling calmer, happier, healthier, more energetic from simply eating a few more organic veggies. I mean, it's as simple as that. I'm not looking at what I'm taking away from my diet. I'm not focusing on, I can't have chocolate, I can't have pizza. I'm focusing on what nutrition I can add to my diet. Now, a lot of you out there will say, well, buying this way is very expensive, but actually in this day and age, it's really not. There's not much difference at all between a regular tomato and an organic tomato. There's not much difference between organic hummus and regular hummus. There really isn't. I think one time to buy organic was very expensive, but now it's becoming better and better and easier and cheaper and cheaper. So I'm spending about 15 quid a fortnight on loads of veggies, and I can seriously say, if I went to the supermarket, you can guarantee I'd spend 25 quid easy going around with my fruit and veggies. So I think it's actually quite affordable now compared to how it was years ago. But I'm more interested in what happens to the body when you feed it nutrients. When the body is happy, it will let go of excess weight because it will realise it doesn't need to store those nutrients in your fat cells. And also, when you're giving your body lots of lovely veggies and fruit and full of nutrients and vitamins, your psychology and your emotion is going to change as well. And I'm feeling this just now, just from having a few veggie days and just eating lovely, super fresh veggies that are all organic. I feel really good, and I feel good not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. So don't think of what you're not going to have. Think of what you can add. And I always say to people, if you tried a new veg every week, you would not run out of things to try. You really wouldn't. You wouldn't. You'd be trying and trying and trying. There's loads of stuff out there that's very delicious and very gorgeous. So try that this week. I want you to try something new. Try a new veggie. Try and add nutrients to your food if you can, and see how it will not only affect your waistline, but how it will affect you emotionally and psychologically as well. So I hope you're very well indeed. If you want to learn more about what I do, then get yourself over to foodfreedomclass.com and check it out. When the body is not able to get all the nutrients and vitamins, it will binge on anything that is around, and also it will ask for sugar because that's the most instant energy that we have available to us. So I want you to be aware that if there's a little nutrient deficiency going on and you're not getting the nutrients you need, then the emotional eating is going to kick in. You're going to feel rough, you're going to feel tired, and you're going to feel down. The body's going to be physically down, physically depressed. So I want you to be getting all those lovely nutrients, vitamins and minerals any which way you can. Add to your diet. Don't take away. Add to it. I hope you're very well. Check out foodfreedomclass.com. You know I'm always good for a chat, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.